Hey everybody, welcome back. Happy Monday. Looks like everything is working properly. Our little production studio slash yoga studio slash little retail shop. But I think I got everything going. So I hope you can hear me okay. I do have a playlist that I dated for today's date if you're wanting to practice with music. And what I'll be listening to is on Spotify. And it's the Urban Fit Live 7. And so you're welcome to go ahead and pull that up. We'll get started in about a minute. The first song on that playlist is called You Wish. And if you've been listening to the playlist, you'll probably recognize most all of these songs. So at the end of the year, every year on Spotify, they tell you what your most popular songs were, what you listened to the most. And so I went through that playlist and created a playlist for class today. So they're probably my top 15 songs or so that I played throughout the year. So it's pretty cool. I say the algorithms in Spotify, how you can do the Spotify radio and it picks up. And similar like music, it's incredible, the algorithms. All right, we got a few people practicing live. We are here in Los Angeles, and as of midnight this morning, or just before this morning last evening, there's now 5 regions in California as they've identified for the sake of staying at home or locking down. So that is something that took place. They call it a lockdown. That's pretty extreme if you just think about the context of quarantine as retreat and mindfulness as your practice. Then it can help take some of the edge off. So being more than aware of what you're doing and when you're doing and how you're doing it, and your environment, and pretty much everything that we talk about on the mat are things that you could take with you as practices off your mat and put everything into context, especially since you have a practice. Right? Still understand there's a lot of things that we may not necessarily translate when we're on the mat, or things that I'm sharing with you, but I'll repeat myself quite often. And when all else fails, take 3 breaths. If you're anywhere in the world, if you're feeling anything in your life and you pause and you have an internal connection with 3 breaths, most certain that that's going to change the development of the events of whatever is coming forward. So again, you don't have to understand everything, default anywhere, feeling anything. Pause and take 3 breaths. And it's nice to have everybody here. Go ahead and start your playlist. Again, it's Urban Fit Live in 12/7 if you're listening along. And then we're going to start the practice in child's pose when you are ready. And just a reminder, these classes are available every single day, live on YouTube at noon Pacific time. I believe that Nicole is going to be coming back on Wednesday, and then you'll be seeing me every other day. So I'm here 6 days a week, and Nicole will be here on Wednesday. Please feel free to share the link with your friends. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. You get the notifications that way that a class is popping up. And it really doesn't take much when you get that notification to toggle yourself from whatever you were doing. Hopefully there's some space in the day. And take a little lunchtime break. You insert some mindfulness as a practice. And of course explore the physical nature of moving our bodies on the mat for the next hour. In child's pose, let's start to breathe here with your lips sealed. And notice as you inhale, your belly presses out or in between your thighs, in this case down towards the ground. And then exhale, I'll encourage you to soften, let your elbows touch the mat, and take any stress or strain, rigidity out of the muscles in the neck and the shoulders, the jawline. And again, as you inhale, feel your belly expand and push out in between your thighs, in this case, pressing down towards the ground. And exhale, soften your way in a little bit further. And let gravity bring you into a moment in where you can settle and soften and continue to observe what you're feeling. And take one more breath in here. And on your exhale, slide your hands back, push yourself up, come to sit onto your shins. Knees together, bum to your heels with your hands on your lap. And for grounding purposes, palms face down and draw your shoulders back. If you hold your heart up a little bit higher, right, we'll feel the difference. So hold the heart up high. You bring a light or soft smile to your face. And feel this energetically, how you feel right now, holding chest up, and then a little smile on your face. And then do the opposite. Go ahead and get sluggish and let the shoulders come down. I'm trying to take the smile off my face, so do the same. And relax the smile on your face, and then notice the difference energetically. And so look at that. That's a pretty big range of motion. There's a lot that goes on in between. And then bring yourself back up. Lift your heart. Okay, one feels lighter than the other. Right? We can all figure this out for ourselves. And that's what's so great about connecting to your breath. Being on your mat. Right? See it for yourself. Have a great practice, everybody. Come forward onto all fours. Hands and knees tabletop. Wag your tail a little side to side. Moving through it. And physically, mentally, and emotionally, it will grow if we move through it. If we try to step around it, or attach ourselves into distraction A, B, C, D, all the way to Z, right? And then you go double A, double B, all the way to double Z, and then triple A. See how the distractions, they just keep multiplying and growing, or go right through it and find the connection in the experience of life, being human. And come back to center, come down onto your forearms, interlace your fingers, cross your thumbs, and then step back into a forearm plank. Level it out, draw your tailbone down. We've been working in the plank to scoop the low belly in, firm your forearms, and strong action to connect strength in through your upper back. Let's bring it back to the breath, seal your lips, and inhale through your nose, exhale through your nose. And 3 more breaths here. And keep your gaze steady on your knuckles. And take the clench, any grip in your jaw, so you're releasing. And then feeling the bigger muscles in your body. 1 more breath. And come up onto your hands, high plank. And you could always check your knees if you need to, and then lift your bum. And feel your body in your downward facing dog today. And feel the inhale, feel the exhale, ground the hands, root into the strength of your core, and feel your feet into the mat. And big toes come together, lift your heels up, and then go ahead and walk your feet all the way up to the top of the mat. And forward fold, place the hands on the back of the head, nape of the neck, and elbows around your ears. If it's too much, feeling. If you're inflamed in your low back or your outer hips really tight, put a bend to your knees and support with your core. At the end of your next breath, exhale, release your hands down onto the ground. Inhale, lift halfway, lengthen your spine. And exhale, forward fold. Feel the body inhale, rise, circle the arms, reach up. Exhale, bring your hands into your heart center. Inhale, circle the arms over your head, reach. And exhale, dive, forward fold, hands to the ground. Inhale to lift halfway. Bend the knees, plant the hands, step back into your high plank. And feel your plank, take an inhale. And mountain climbers, right knee in, left knee in. And start walking. And firm your hands, grab the mat with your fingertips. And feel the connection to your belly. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Step back into your down dog. Take a deeper inhale. Keep your lips sealed in these transitions. And breathe out through your nose. Feel your tailbone lift as we start to wake up the core. Inhale, lift your right leg up, 3-legged dog. Exhale, right knee to your right elbow. Inhale, kick back. Exhale, knee to your left elbow. Inhale, kick back. And exhale, step your right foot all the way through. Inhale, rise up. And exhale, sweep your arms by your side. Stay here, roll your shoulders back. Nice. Inhale deeply. Exhale, hands down, step your left foot to the top. Inhale, halfway rise. Exhale, forward fold. Stand up, feel your right side, reach. Exhale, bring your hands into your heart center. Inhale, circle the arms up. And exhale, dive, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Right foot stays, step your left foot back to lunge. Keep your hands on the ground. Tap your left knee down, and then lift it up. Break through any tension in your left hip flexor. Tap the knee, and straighten the leg. Tap, and lift. Do 5 more. Two. And 1. Plant the hand, step your right foot back, come into a downward facing dog. Some awareness now. Sensation is going to draw your mind and to be more acutely aware into certain parts of your body, all the while bringing your back into that big picture. The big picture in your practice is your breath. Right? The mind going into the detail, the alignment, right? The cueing of moving the body and transitioning. Right? That's your finite focus. Right foot down, inhale, left leg up. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. You can do both at the same time. Inhale, kick back. And knee to your right elbow. Inhale, kick back. And exhale, step all the way through. Inhale, rise and reach. Exhale, arms by your sides, chest over your left knee. Right leg is straight and strong. Good job. Take an inhale. Exhale, hands down. Step your right foot to the top. Inhale, halfway rise. Exhale, forward fold. Work it out. Inhale, rise. We go straight through. Feel your left side. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart center. Inhale, circle the arms up. Exhale, dive, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Left foot stays, right foot, big step back to your lunge. And keep your hands on the ground. Tap your right knee to the mat. Exhale, lift the knee up. Tap it down. Lift it up. Find your rhythm with your breath. Tap, lift. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lift the knee, set the hand, step back into your down dog. And draw deeply to your inhale. And spine is long. Legs are supporting the connection through your hips. Into your spine all the way up to your shoulder girdle. Feel the strength in your belly. And bring your big toes together. Lift your heels up. And like you're doing a cat pose, tuck the chin and then roll yourself out into a high plank. And then tuck the chin, roll yourself back into a down dog. Tailbone lifts, heels down. Heels up, inner thighs, chin to chest, roll out into a high plank. And then chin to your chest, ripple your way back. And heels down, tailbone up. 2 more. Nice. 1 more. Inhale, heels up, belly in. Ripple it out. And then chin to your chest, dome. And draw yourself all the way back. Nice. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, step your right foot through, lower your back knee, half splits. And straighten your right leg. And keep your arms extended forward, draw your navel in. And feel your right leg, hamstring sensation. Take 3 breaths. And your calm mind and soft jaw are going to support you in the intensity of the sensation. So we're communicating calm and peace and through our nervous system. And bend your right leg, angle your back shin, turn your foot across, and then tailbone down, right forearm to your right thigh, reach your left arm up. And press your hips out towards the wall you're facing, and then reach through your top arm, reach over like a side bend, feel your back hip. Nice, work the ground, keep the tailbone down. And gaze and hands to the mat, pivot on your left knee, turn your toes back, and then twist, reach your right arm up. And gaze can stay down, so you're still warming up the hips. And feel the connection through the top of your back foot. Remember, the big picture is the breath. And if you get too caught up in the weeds, if all of this is just stressing you out in the minutia, then go big, big picture and connect to the breath. It's a good place and to feel and the connection to the oneness. And bring your gaze and right hand down, tuck your back toes, lift the knee, step back into your down dog, please. Right foot down, inhale, lift your left leg up. And big step, left foot all the way through. Lower the right knee, half splits. Pull your hips back. And left leg ought to be able to go straight. I'd say we've been putting a decent focus into the hamstrings all year. If you've been practicing with us online since March. And then we've gone from the dining room to the garden and to the deck into the driveway, and then to the studio, and then to the other studio, and then to the lobby. So I think we've had about 8 or 9 different sets where we've been filming classes from over the course. So we did the lake a few times. That was nice. Come forward, left foot flat, angle your back shin, turn your foot across. Left forearm, left thigh, reach your right arm up. All right, this will really light you up in feeling the back hip psoas inside the frontal hip bone and tethered to your low back and to your inner thigh. Press your hips out towards the wall you're facing, and then reach that top arm up and over. If you're not feeling it, reach over and reach the hand back a little bit more. You never have to stress yourself out about your gaze. Like, my shoulders are down, and so my head can go anywhere, but if the shoulders are tight, you can keep the chin down low. And keep the lips sealed, make it about the breath, gaze and right hand down. Pivot on your right knee, turn your right foot back, and then twist, reach your left arm up. So we've lost no height, which is great because then we're not dumping. A lot of times when you lose the length in the spine in transition, and that's where you end up bearing more weight into the low back than you need to. And stay connected to your core. More importantly, strengthen your upper back and feel that lift your heart. And gaze and left hand down, tuck your back toes, lift the knee, step back into a downward facing dog. Feel the body, breathe in, and stay here, draw with your navel as you breathe out. And together, inhale, come forward, high plank, bend the arms, yogi push-up, should feel nice and strong. Again, bend the arms, yogi push-up, should feel nice and strong. One more, bend the arms, yogi push-up, and then back into your downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg up. Point those toes. Exhale, curl the heel into your bum. Keep the heel curled in. Bring your knee to your nose and touch your forehead to your knee. We're getting there. Inhale, kick back and up. And step your right foot all the way through. Inhale, rise, arms reach. In Warrior 2, pivot your back heel down. And feel your upper body super light as you ground the awareness into your legs. Interlace the fingers behind your head. Roll your heart up, shoulders down, head into your hands. And then we tap right elbow to right knee and come back up. 1 minute. And make sure you're getting your elbow to touch your knee. And as you ground through your base, then you'll feel the lightness and through the upper body. Nine, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come up, warrior 2 arms. Stay with your lunge. Inhale, reverse your warrior 2. Stay here and take 3 of your deepest breaths. Feel your right side body expand and ground root into your back heel. Possibly float your left arm back in space. You catch the air through your breath with your belly, and then windmill your hands all the way down. Pivot your back heel high. Kick your right leg back and up. Shake it out. Feel your right leg and your thigh. If you are burning on that thigh, gripping, shake it out. And let go of the grip. We'll get better at containing, breathing, and supporting with the muscular body versus gripping where we think we're being strong, but we're just creating more of a clench versus openness. Bring your right foot down. Inhale, left leg up. Point your left toes. Curl the heel into your bum. Hamstring curl. Nice. Knee to your nose, forehead to your knee, and get it all the way there. We're getting closer. Inhale, kick back and up. And exhale, big step all the way through. Inhale, rise. Those long steps, keep lengthening them out. In warrior 2, pivot your back heel down and set your base. Feel your feet plugging down, and so your inner thigh energy is drawing you up. Hands behind your head. You lift your heart, shoulders away from your ears. In 1 minute, left elbow to your left knee, and touch the elbow to the knee. Right, in this, there's always going to be external energy in our lives. There's always going to be a world that we live in, that we are a part of. Okay, so this is teaching the foundation, the connection to your center. And there's only so far that you're going to get pushed and pulled when you're connected to your center, when your feet are connected to the ground. See, I can only go so far. Okay, but just imagine living your whole day like this. Thank goodness it's only a minute, yeah? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Stay up with it. Warrior 2, arms out into a T. Feel your midline track. Inhale, reverse your warrior. And stay back with it. 3 breaths. You got it. Knees drawing away. Right arm can float back behind you. Make sure you connect to your inhale. And on your exhale, windmill your hands down, pivot on your back toes, kick your left leg back. Ooh, feel it. If you are burning that thigh, kick out through the heel. And feel the release of your outer hip and your glute med. And step back into your downward facing dog. Inhale, come forward. Feel those legs, bend the arms. Yogi push-up. It's easy. Straight arms. Lower halfway. Straight arms, lower halfway. Straight arms, press back, downward facing dog. Step your right foot through and straighten your front leg out. Flip your right toes up and set your hands so there's one line down from your shoulders to your wrists. And breathe into any sensations in the lower third of your spine. One smooth move. As you exhale, right foot down, left knee behind your right knee. Curtsy squat, hands to your heart, and pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hands down, step back into your lunge, soft landing, twist. Reach your right arm up. You notice how this pose He has opened up the expression. And then notice how your mind changes its interpretation. So the mind isn't always doing the same thing. Right? The benefit of coming back to your mat every day is see that your mind does different things in the same poses, and then connect to your breath, and then watch the calm translate back to your mind. Exhale your right hand down, step your right foot back, come into a high plank, high push-up. And draw your belly in, work your plank. That right leg should feel pretty darn light. On your exhale, lift your hips, and then we go right knee to your left elbow, kick out onto your floor, and keep both hands on the ground. All right, we don't do these very often. Elbows in, bend the arms, and then press back up. Okay, with your legs in fallen triangle, bend the arms, and press back up. And do one more, bend the arms, and then press back up. Slide your right foot back, step into your down dog, switch left foot through, straighten your front leg, and lift your left toes up. And wrist under your shoulders, one line going down. And soften the chin in if you're clenching in through the base of the neck and across the top of the shoulders. We can always recruit more belly. I've never seen a scenario in where you can't contain your belly more. Keep it contained, and then practice Ujjayi breath at the same time. And flatten your left foot, right knee behind your left knee. And squat hands to your heart. Pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands down. Big step back. Light landing into your lunge. Twist. Keep the right leg strong. And feel it. You know, the distance between your middle fingers is roughly the height of your entire body, from your feet all the way to the top of your head. And so you're breathing into yourself vertically and horizontally at the same time. Make this in the expansion of your center, and bring your gaze and left hand down. Step back into a high plank, and left side should feel pretty darn light. Draw your belly in. Lift your bum, down dog, and we go left knee to your right elbow, kick out onto the floor. The back heel stays high, elbows turning in, bend the arms, lower halfway, and then push back up. Bend the arms, lower halfway, and then push back up. One more, bend the arms, lower halfway, and then push back up. Left side's back, lift your bum into your down dog. Feel your center, take an inhale. Exhale, walk your hands back to your feet. Feet are hip width apart. Slide your hands underneath your feet from the front. Toes to your wrist, chin to your chest. Shake it out, release any tension in your jaw, in your lips, cheeks, and around your eyes. At the end of your exhale, bend your knees, slide your hands out. Keep your feet hip width apart, and then bend your legs. And reach your arms forward and up. And take an inhale. And exhale, stand up, cactus your arms, belly in, open your chest, lift your chin. Feel your strong legs. Inhale, reach up, look forward. And exhale, take a bow, forward fold. Inhale to lift halfway. Exhale, crawl forward into a high plank. Keep the strength in your legs. Bend your arms, lower halfway. Tops of the feet, inhale, up dog. And then exhale, lift your hips, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, big step all the way through, warrior two. Pivot your back heel down, and then windmill your arms up. And set your base. Feel the strength in your legs. Inhale to reverse your warrior. And exhale, right arm down inside the shin, left arm up. And then inhale, reverse the warrior. And exhale, right arm down, left arm up. Again, reverse the warrior. And bring your right arm, reach out through those wings. Inhale to reverse. And exhale, right arm down. Let's do it one more time. Inhale to reverse. Stay with me. Exhale, right arm down. Inhale to reverse, straighten your front leg. Lift your gaze up to your right wrist. Right thumb and index finger connect, and then reach in through your other 3 fingertips. Feel your back heel lifting up, reach for the ceiling, come back. Keep lifting out of your right hip, reach forward. Reach forward, peace fingers, hook your right big toe. You got it, left arm goes up all the way over, or you can keep your arms straight up, holding on to your big toe. And you wrap your right ribs through, draw your left ribs back. And keep your belly drawn in, take your gaze down, and bring your left hand to the ground. Pivot on your back toes, inhale. Exhale, left knee behind your right knee. Right hand grabs onto the top of your left foot, and then draw the knee up, and make your right leg straight. Okay, lengthen your gaze forward, and bring your left hand to your heart center. We're good here. Feel that right leg. Woo, feel the thigh. Nice, you guys. Left hand down. Release your left foot. Big step back into your lunge. Slide your right foot back. Set your fingertips down to the ground. Inhale. Bend your knees. Exhale. Jump or step switch. Take an inhale. Exhale. Bend the knees. Step or jump switch. And take an inhale. Feet land at the same time. Exhale. Step or jump switch. Take an inhale. Exhale. Step or jump switch. One more, inhale, bend the knees, step or jump switch, and bend the knees, exhale, step or jump switch. Nice, step back into your down dog, and set your hands, turn your armpits into your chest. And bring it back, big picture to your breath. Nice, walk your hands back to your feet, please, and keep your feet hip width apart. Grab the back of your ankles. Work your forearms all the way behind your calves, and you can even tuck your fingertips under your heels. Belly on thighs, and then take a dive as you work your legs straight. Turn your elbows in towards each other. Beautiful stretch into your upper back. They've been working. And bend the knees, slide the hands out, and then Utkatasana with a wide base, arms up. Okay, suck your waistband in, tailbone down, and stand up, cactus your arms, belly in, open your chest, lift your chin. Ooh, inhale, arms up, look forward. Exhale, take a dive, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, crawl out into a high plank. Feel the strength in your legs. Bend your arms. No weight in your shoulders. Tops of the feet. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, lift your hips. Down dog. Great. Inhale, left leg up. Big step, left foot all the way through. Pivot your back heel down. And come on up, warrior 2. You could be sweating in a freezing cold room. You could be outside. And when you build this internal heat, and with your breath, full on sweat. And connect to your ground, feel your base. And as you inhale, reverse your warrior 2. Exhale, left arm down, inner thigh, right arm reaches up. Inhale to reverse, come back. And exhale, left arm down, right arm up. Sweet, inhale, reverse. Exhale, left arm down, right arm up. And 2 more, inhale, reverse. Exhale. 1 more, inhale. Exhale. Take it up, inhale, reverse. Stay here, straighten your front leg. And slide your gaze up to your left wrist. Left thumb and index finger connect. And so we're feeling the ground lifting out of the low back, recruiting all that power center. It's there. It's there from the inside. Reach up and then reach forward. Left hip slides back. All that length and peace fingers to your big toe. Right arm comes up and reach all the way over. If not, reach your right arm straight up. Your shoulders down. Feel the twist in your rib cage. Right ribs back, left ribs through. And breathe, gaze and right hand down. And then pivot on your back toes, square. Slide your left foot back. And fingertips or palms down onto the ground. Inhale, bend the knees. Exhale, step or jump switch. Inhale. Exhale, step or jump switch. And so draw the lift to your armpits. Use your low belly. Another inhale. Exhale, step or jump switch. One more round. Breathe in. Exhale, step or jump switch. Last one. Inhale. Exhale, step or jump switch. And step back into your downward facing dog. Lips sealed as you exhale. Big picture. Especially when you don't know. Not knowing is actually a great gift in the presence of the mind. And yet you still have somewhere to turn to the relationship of your breath. And big toes together. Inner thighs squeeze. Lift your heels. Bend your knees. Exhale, walk or hop. Inhale, halfway rise. Exhale, forward fold. Stand up. Inhale, reach. Exhale, hands to your heart center. And take a breath in, proud chest, humble chin. Exhale, bend your legs, sit down and back. And big inhale. And twist left elbow outside your right thigh. And slow down your exhale. And connect to your inner thighs. Come back to center. Inhale, rise, palms together. And right foot down, lift your left knee up in front. And kick your left leg straight back, reach your arms forward, warrior 3. And you have the option, hands to your heart center. As you breathe in, bring your left knee through, lift it back up in front of you, stand tall. And then you're going to cross your left ankle around the front of your right ankle, interlace your fingers on top. Press down into your heels, and then lift, lengthen, and side bend to the left. With your inhale, rise through your torso back to center. And then your right foot stays down, hands to your heart, lift your left knee back in front. Nice, arms by your sides, lift your chest proud, and then bend your standing leg as you keep lifting your left knee into your chest. Curl over your left thigh, grab around the front of your left shin, and then stand up with your left knee into your chest. Make your right leg as straight as you can. The knee is so close into your chest, you got it? Keep your knee that high, use your belly, and float your arms back up to the ceiling. Step your left foot down, inhale, lift your chin, breathe in. And exhale, take a bow, forward fold. And releasing that outer right hip, put a bend to your right knee, and let your head hang heavy. Straighten your right leg, and both legs straight. Inhale, halfway rise. And exhale, hands forward, step back into your high plank. And big toes touch, bend your arms, lower halfway down. And tops of the feet, drag, inhale, up dog. And exhale, roll over your toes. And come back into your downward facing dog. And getting in more and more space and from your spine through your hips and your hips all the way through the back of your legs. Lift your heels up, and that's how you take off. You get lighter, bend the knees, exhale, walk or float. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. And stand up, inhale, reach. Exhale, hands to your heart center, proud chest. Nice, bend your legs, sit your bum back and down. And breathe in, keep your chest proud. Exhale, twist, right elbow outside your left thigh. And I promise if this is one of your least favorite poses, Pardavita Utkatasana, it will probably evolve into one of your favorite poses eventually. And keep drawing yourself back through the big picture of the breath. Use with your inhale, center, rise, reach your arms up. And you can feel your thumbs hook. And left foot down, lift your right knee up in front. And kick your right leg back as you hinge, reach forward. Warrior 3. You can always bring your hands into your heart. And toppling tree. And it's been a lot of opening of the back body. And to get to this state where you can breathe calmly in Warrior 3. And bring your right knee through, lift it back up in front of you. And cross your right ankle over the front of your left ankle. Interlace the fingers, release the index. And press down to your heels and draw your side bend to the right. And feel your two heels grounded, your breath still expanding. And with your inhale, rise to center. Nice. Exhale, lift your right knee back in front. And separate the palms. And then bend your standing leg, lift your right knee into your chest. Okay, curl in around your right thigh, hug your right shin. And then stand up with your knee into your chest. If this is your dominant side like me, it may be a little bit tighter of a squeeze. Nice, breathe into it. Standing when relieving, keep the knee up. Use your belly as high as you can. Reach your arms. Nice, focus. Right foot down, lift your chin, breathe in. Exhale, bow, forward fold. And put a bend to your left knee. Take the grip out of your left hip. So that's just going to shorten and the stress that you're putting in and gripping with your outer hip. It's natural. Come back to the big picture and breathe in through your nose. Breathe out through your nose. And set your left foot flat, both legs straight. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, hands in front, step back into your high plank. Nice and easy, bend your arms. Super light, tops of the feet, inhale, upward facing dog. Great, exhale, and feel good in your downward facing dog. One more breath in through your nose and out. On your inhale, come forward to your high plank. Belly and back like breaks. Bend your arms, lower an inch. And slowly come down inch by inch. Keep the neck long. Low belly in, we're halfway down. And keep the elbows tight. You can feel the side body scrape through the elbows. And bring your hips down, hands stay, untuck your toes. And lift your chest in baby cobra. Nice, curl your right heel into your bum. And then reach back with your left hand. Grab for the inside of your right foot. And turn your right thigh flat. And then reach your right arm forward. And hips are square into the ground, shoulders away from your ears. And bring your right hand back under your shoulder. Softly release your right foot. Left hand under your shoulder, baby cobra, elbows in. You got it. Curl your left heel into your bum. And then reach back with your right hand. Grab for the inside of your left foot. And turn your thigh down. And hips square. Reach your left arm forward. Breathe. Nice. Bring your left hand back underneath your shoulder. Softly release your foot. Bring your right hand underneath. Tuck your toes. Look down. Lift your knees. Firm your hands. Hover your belly and chest an inch. And then an inch. And then an inch. Looks like you're floating.
And pressing your way all the way up in high plank. Great core strength. Everybody lift your hips, downward facing dog. Inhale, use it, right leg up. Exhale, step your right foot all the way through. Back heel down. Inhale, rise, warrior two. Straighten your front leg. Inhale, your arms up. And exhale, your arms by your sides. Again, just the arms. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, arms by your sides. One more. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, arms by your sides. Cool. Left hand onto your left hip. Kicking it. Reach your right arm forward. And then extend. Reach over the top of your mat. Okay, one breath on the exhale to half moon. Take an inhale, bend your right leg. Exhale, right hand down. Back hip lifts into your hand. And half moon. Express, left arm goes straight up. Nice little bend to your right knee, slowly square. And bring both hands down. Step your feet together, big toes touch. Inhale, halfway rise. Exhale, forward fold. And stand up. Inhale, reach the arms over your head. Exhale, bring your hands into your heart center. Inhale, circle the arms, reach up. And exhale, dive. You'll feel that space, forward fold. Hands to mat, inhale. And bend the knees, exhale, step or jump back, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, draw yourself back, downward facing dog. And breathe in, lift your left leg up. Exhale, big step, left foot all the way through. Pivot your back heel down. Inhale, rise up, warrior two. Great, straighten your front leg. Inhale, both arms up. And exhale, arms down by your sides. Inhale, arms up. It's like you're twisting the corkscrew into the cork. Exhale, your arms down. One more. Inhale, reach up. And then exhale, arms down. And then you're going to pop that top. So right hand onto your right hip. And reach your left arm forward. And keep reaching out. And take your breath, set your gaze. Little bend to your left knee. Exhale, back leg lifts. And hip into your hand. Half moon. And express. Reach your right arm up. Balance. Little bend to your left knee as you square and bring both hands down. Step your feet together, big toes touch. Awesome. Inhale, halfway rise. Exhale, forward fold. And stand it up. Inhale, reach. Exhale, hands to your heart. Super smooth. Inhale, arms up. Feel your foundation. Exhale, bring your hands to the mat. Plant them. Inhale to lift halfway. Exhale, plant, press, or jump back, chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. And as you exhale, press back into your downward facing dog. 3 to 5 breaths in your down dog, please. Inhale. Nice. Exhale. Don't hit your head on the iPad. And breathe in through your nose. And breathe out through your nose. Come down onto your knees, please. Tabletop. And if you'd like a little sip of water, take a seat onto your heels. Have a little sip. Walk your knees forward. Bring them together. And then roll your calf muscles out. And knees together, feet apart. And sit your hips down in between your heels. Anywhere upright, elbows by your side, soften your shoulders down, and you can walk your hands back. Tailbone forward, so you're neutral into your low spine, and come all the way down onto your elbows, or down onto your shoulders. And wherever you are, breathe. Bring it back to the big picture. I know it's easy and to drop down into the weeds and to get really into that personal opinion, which is important, and you can have them, and it's great. But big picture and breath, and we'll all breathe together. We could all have a practice together, for sure. And we're doing it. Three more breaths. Use your belly, elbows to your palms, and start to make your way back up. And I tell you guys this all the time. Separate your knees a little bit wider, bring your feet together. Right? Every day is a new expression. Every day it's possible that you go into a pose like you never have before. And gaze out in front, stand up onto your knees. You'll feel that compression from your knees. And release as you stand up. Tuck your toes into the mat. And tailbone down, so the bum rolls under. And then the hands can be on the top of the bum, or reach the hands back to the heels. And press your hips out. And keep it all relatively square. You're rolling up through the back of your heart, elongating from your hips to your armpits in camel, Ustrasana, shoulders down, and let the neck follow the line of your spine. And gaze can be up or back. Make sure there's no kinks at the base of the neck, top of the shoulders. Belly in, bring your chin back to your chest. Hands to your hips, untuck your toes, and then let's sit. Bum to your heels. Hands in your lap, turn your palms to face up and close your eyes. But remember that feeling at the beginning of the practice. Lift the chest, little smile on your face. In your inhale, open the eyes back into your space. Exhale, rock off onto your left hip, so you're on your outer left thigh. Slide your right knee back and slide your left heel forward. So your left shin is now parallel into the top of your mat. Outer left thigh stays heavy, and then you can split those knees apart. Take your right forearm to the sole of your left foot and create a little hook. Left elbow forward. And then chest, chin, and forehead come all the way over your left shin. If you're feeling a tightness through your inner thigh, gracilis muscle, all the way up there towards your groin, relax that part of your body. Don't need to push it. And people think all the time, I'm going to stretch my way out of this. We've got to explore our bodies in the context of different sensations. Muscle stretch is different than joint pressure, is different than bone and compression, is different than release. And so it's not a singular in sensation. There's different layers and for you to discover. And so in your curiosity, be with the breath in your body. And see what you feel. Let's make our way back up to your hands. And stay on your outer left hip. Pull that left foot in. And then turn to face sideways on your mat so your right leg is straight. You anchor both sit bones evenly down into the ground. And your right peace fingers can reach out for your right big toe. Left hand to your inner left thigh. So I draw the left shoulder back and down. Pull the elbow behind you. And as you kick out into your right heel. And now it's a simple float. Left hand comes up. Length, the lift in the back of your heart. And as you reach your left arm over. And should be able to isolate a pretty good sensation into your side body. These sensations feel so good, especially as you nurture the relationship with your breath. And just what we need. Inhale, come back up and release both hands down. Okay, so we're going to bend the right leg so the shin is parallel to the top. And then turn your left knee, inner thigh down. And we'll come into this modified pigeon pose with your outer right thigh heavy to the mat. And flex the ankle, left forearm to the sole of your right foot. And then bring your right hand forward. And your torso is the lever to sensation as you come down over your right knee. And chest and chin. And forehead towards the ground. And if you're one of the really bendy people and you're like, but I'm not feeling anything right now, that's okay. If you can't feel anything in a pose, and take a 30-second inhale, take a 30-second exhale. And if you can't make it to 30 seconds, then keep practicing until you can. And next breath in, start to make your way back up to your hands. You pull that right heel in closer towards you and straighten your left leg out. Face sideways on your mat once again and ground evenly through both sit bones. And left hand reach out, peace fingers to your big toe and right hand to your right inner thigh. You pull your elbow back and behind you, shoulder down. Easy for the shoulder to lift. And ground down to your seat. You might already feel this in the lower third of your spine. And then start to reach your right arm up. And keep your heart lifting so you're lengthening on your side bodies as you reach over. With your inhale, slowly bring your right arm back up. And release both hands down onto your mat. Facing the sideline of your mat, bring the soles of your feet together. And set your hands behind, knees spread apart. Feet touching one another. And bring your hands around, grab for the outside edges of your feet. In Baddha Konasana, seated butterfly. And feet, heels pressed together. Knees draw away from each other. Then we roll the outer thighs down and feel up the inner thighs to the groin. Draw your chest forward elbows into your shins, and then you can come down any amount. Breathe into the sensation. And hopefully all breaths lead us into a calm, into a relaxed place. In our final resting pose, Shavasana. Inhale, lift your chest up. And exhale, other side. And release your feet. Bring your hands to your outer thighs and draw your knees together. And give yourself a little hug. Let your forehead come down to your knees. And Shavasana is our space for meditation. And so if you prefer sitting in your meditation, and you can always do that. And especially through this awareness of your body having been opened and through your physical practice. And when you're ready, if you'd like another sip of water, please take a sip. And you can either lie down for Shavasana or you could sit for your meditation. And either way, once you arrive and release your breath, let your body physically relax in your seat. If you'd like to sit, but it's still a little uncomfortable, you could always put some things underneath you. Elevate your bum a little bit. That'll take some of the pressure out of your hips as you continue to open your body in your practice. So we'll find more and more comfort in our final resting pose as we continue to repeat in the practice daily. And you're welcome to close your eyes. And you're welcome to cover yourself with a blanket. As we have and continue to learn from this teacher, detachment and time, there's probably plenty of space in the day and for you to connect these next 5, 10, maybe even 20 minutes and to sit in the openness of your practice. It's always wonderful to share these experiences with you. I hope that you take them with you. I hope that they can come to you when you least expect them. Those 3 breaths, they almost automatically supporting you in your yoga life. We'll keep going. We'll keep breathing through it, everyone. Please be patient with yourselves. You take care of yourself best you can, as mindfully as possible. You be aware of your environments and, of course, support each other, the people you know and the people that you don't know. We can all breathe together. I'm confident of it. We've been doing it and we'll continue to do it. Beautiful day, everyone. See you tomorrow at noon Pacific time. Namaste.